While online casinos use random number generators or RNGs when dealing cards in an unpredictable and random way, some online casinos offer a real casino option, meaning live streaming sessions with real life dealers for blackjack, roulette, and poker. So let's compare the two. Typical online games and live dealer games both come with their own advantages and disadvantages for the players. Now, playing with a live dealer provides a more realistic experience to the players. They can hear all the sounds from the neighboring tables, there's usually some music playing in the background. They can hear the dealer wishing them good luck before they spin the roulette. They can play alongside other players from around the world, or even their friends if they choose to play in the same table. And of course, it offers a nice environment for people who are not particularly tech savvy and they like the human connection and the fact that they can intuitively play the same way that they would in a physical casino. But of course, live casinos have their disadvantages as well. Games are a bit slower as the players have to actually wait for the actual roulette to spin around. While in a regular online roulette, you can clearly set up your spins to be as fast as you want. And the range of games is much smaller than that of a regular online casino game collection. And the same goes for the minimum and maximum bets and the bonuses and promotions. They all tend to be much higher for standard casino games. Live casinos function in a similar way to regular online casinos, but the games have a live element. On the player's end, the interface of a live casino looks very similar, with bets placed by pressing buttons in the usual way. But the big difference is that in a live dealer game, a real live dealer using a real roulette wheel or real cards, etc., determines the outcome of each round rather than a random number generator. The dealer, who is usually broadcast by video stream, can interact with players to create a more social atmosphere. And a fun fact, a dealer or a croupier originally meant someone who stood behind a gambler with extra reserves of cash to back him up during a gambling session. The word derived from croup, which is the rump of a horse, and was by way of analogy similar to one who rode behind on horseback. And later it came to refer to someone who was employed to collect the money from a gaming table. But nowadays, a dealer is someone appointed at a gambling table to assist in the conduct of the game, especially in the distribution of bets and the payouts. And there are some training methods to become a casino croupier, and they vary from country to country. In North America, for example, the blackjack is almost always the game that dealers learn first because it's simple and popular, and when the dealers make some mistakes, they tend not to cost the casino a lot of money. In Europe, croupiers tend to learn roulette first, and complex busy games such as craps with complicated payout systems are usually reserved for the more competent and experienced dealers. If you're interested in becoming a dealer, some colleges offer croupier training courses, formerly dubbed casino operations training, which, when put in historical context, is actually a milestone achievement for the legitimization of casinos in the mainstream. And beside courses, there's a host of private lessons available on social media and poker forums, and casinos usually offer an in-house training program for their employees. However, sometimes it serves better to have a general qualification than to be trained exclusively to one particular company's way of operating. Prospective employers often prefer candidates without fully relevant experience over a candidate who's highly experienced but in one um, particular operations idiosyncrasies. Dealing in a casino may require working late hours and remaining seated for long periods of time, and dealers also commonly work on holidays since those are especially busy days for casinos. Live dealer casino game software comes with exciting and unique features such as bonus rounds, multipliers, and much more. Live dealer games function the same way like other casino games. Players basically enter the studios, they take their seats at the table, they place their bets on the digital board of the game, and the other functions are taken care of by the dealers. Many other features come with live dealer casino software, such as making the same bets through a single click or checking your game records and live chat features and much, much more. So in this module we learned about the games that live casinos offer and the advantages and disadvantages that they have over regular casino games using a random number generator. We also talked about dealers or croupiers and how to become one, and the many, many features that come with live dealer casino games. So this was the third and final lecture for this section. Take the quiz to test your knowledge and join me in the next section where we will talk about all the different types of companies that are involved in iGaming.